with for this new flag set, but I think I've generally figured out what my route is going to be, and I think I'm going to be okay with it. Now, there are things that I'm not super thrilled about, such as the amount of time that I'm putting off the Bedward freebie. We're going to be getting that a little bit late, but I did all this routing, just routing thoughts in my head, and assuming I don't, like, get go mode on the first underground trip, I'd feel okay about putting the Bedward freebie off. I mean, it bites me if the Bedward freebie is the Pam. That's basically the main way that the underground, this route bites me, is if Bedward is the Pam. But I'm kind of okay with that. Otherwise, everything should be fairly doable with the route that I planned out. I'll go over the route in a second. We have its Enterprise Legacy flags. Flags command is in the chat, but I will go over them. We have all of the themes. Get Rosa, complete Antlion. Our 3 randoms are Cure the Fever with the Sand Ruby, get Yang, and return the Pan to Yang's wife. So we have a very Yang-themed objective set here. So Sand Ruby and Pan are good. Finding a Yang or a Rosa is good. We're going to do Antlion Nest, that's basically a freebie. And then there are 6 bosses, and I will have to find at least 3 of them to finish, because I can only skip 3 objectives. But if we find more, great! I get more. It's fine. We have O-Mode Fiends, Quest Antlion, Carried Rosa, Random 3, Quest Characters, 8 required, Win Game, No Zeromus Fight required, which is really nice, actually. Super nice. Key items are restricted to main locations, summon locations, and trap locations, as usual. That's something I haven't really put into my early game routing, is the trap chests. But now that I think about it, yeah, I'm happier with making this early game route as it is. The one thing is Evelyn Castle is going to get put off for forever, and I might end up fading some of the hook route trap chests. But it'll probably be fine. Ooh, I also never routed in Silvera's shop. That's a shop that I just straight up have not routed in. I can throw that in there, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. It's going to be a very imperfect route, early game. But it's the one that I think I want to go with, I think. It has pros and cons. The pass is a key item. Characters are relaxed, so no sense in bum rushing gated character checks, which is... I've factored in my routing. I'm not rushing Zot. I'm not rushing Zot like my usual push B routing, because push B is on. We have 8 distinct, start Tella, J abilities, T wildish, no J items, S wild, so we definitely want to loot and shop. B standard, alt gauntlet is on, and Witchburn is on, for fun. And none, so we have free key item, free characters, and free bosses. E toggle but no experience. Warp glitch is on, life glitch is on, self glitch is on. I'm gonna hope trap chests are gonna give me all the experience I need. Yeah. Actually, I might want to deprioritize getting underground for my route. I can make that route change pretty easily, though. Yeah. I should be able to make that route. Oh yeah, that works better, actually. Let's do that. Okay. Things I have to think about. Changing my early game route on the fly, but I like the beginning part of my route, so we're going to keep the beginning part of my route, but we're going to change up the early game route a little bit. But basically, my goal is to try to hit up all the character spots and the objectives and freer key item locations as quickly as possible. That's the goal early on. And then it's going to be kind of hope that I can charge up Zot with a base level party. Fingers crossed. Anyway. Warp Glitch, Life Glitch, and Self Glitch are all on. Better Starting Kit, Spoon Flag is on. Adamants are not turned off, so we can get those. Vanilla Foo, Vanilla Agility, and Vanilla Traps are all on. And Push B to Jump is on. Push B to Jump has made me reevaluate my entire early game route. So, there's that. Nothing like Push B to make me reevaluate my early game route. I was so happy with my early game route for, like, the other seeds too, and now it's like, I had to reevaluate that. I think from what I'm remembering from the meta objectives, Pink Puffs was met. Yeah, Pink Puffs was met, which enabled Adamant Armors, but Chocobo Forest was not. I'm gonna just double check that real quick before we get started. Yeah, I believe Chocobo Forests are still in place, so we are going to still be looting Chocobo Forests, of course. And the other meta objective is... and then there's open but do not loot the Troya Treasury. I'll do that if I have the Earth Crystal. And we will rate the Treasury after the Seed, because... if we have the Earth Crystal, of course. Because who doesn't love a good Treasury rating? That's actually, I think I'll do that if I have the Earth Crystal and the Pass at the end of the Seed. And I'm going to Zeromus. Well, I'm not going to Zeromus. Never mind. Goodness, that's going to be annoying to route in. Then. That's basically, do I get the Earth Crystal early? If I get the Earth Crystal early, I will do it, because it's free. Otherwise, my plan is to never come back to Troya after fairly early on in the Seed. So... we might not see that meta objective completed. But if we don't complete that meta objective, it's going to be okay. I'm definitely going for Chocobo loot in my practice seeds. I think I blathered on long enough about this flag set. Let's see if my opening routing works at all. Hi, Rydia. Hobbs is in my early route. There's someone behind... one of the Mylons is here, behind the Baron Key, so Baron Key is value. Or, not Baron Key. Actually, that's a free spot that I can get to. So I have to remember to take the Beigen spot. This is good information. Take the Beigen spot. It's valuable. Not right away, but eventually, when we get there, we will take the Beigen spot. Rydia is not who I was hoping for as a starting character, but it's alright. She's okay. So we're not going to do a ton of looting, I don't think. Gosh, I love mashing through all of the objectives at the start of the Seed. Just land. I kind of wanted to go to the Chocobo Forest first, but since we're in Baron, let's just loot Baron. We'll hit up the Chocobo Forest immediately after this. That's a Vanilla Yang, who is value, with a Kanazo. That's kind of nice to see Kanazo there, actually. That's another objective. So that's 3 objectives we know about already. I should be jumping. Let's use jumping. You gotta think with jumps. Thinking with jumps. Baron Castle loot is the real big loot here. Honestly, for me, this is replacing Evelyn Castle loot. Like, Eblon loot is great and all, but with Push B, Baron Castle loot is just so much better. I think it's more chests for less time. Or maybe a similar amount of time, but not really much. It's a pretty fast loot. And they're all ranked well, so I really like doing that early on. We'll hit up Baron Chocobo Forest, because Chocobo Forests are good. And now we take off. I kind of should have checked Baron Shop, but we're gonna pretend I did that perfectly and I didn't mess up at all. I can't land there. I just want to land on this island, because the island chocobo forest is going to be annoying otherwise. We're going to land south of it. It's a little bit further out of the way than I thought it was originally, but we'll do this, that's fine. I took out, one of the flaws in my routing is that I took out the flyover from Troya to the Kaipo area, so now we have to do that separately. Because my next stop after Baron is the Watery Pass, because we have exit and I can check this character. It's a forum. That's 5 of our characters known. I'm really hoping for Edgerfu, especially with that ninja sword. I mean, basically I'm hoping for someone who can take on Zot by the time we get through Zot. Or to the top of Zot. Well, once Rydia gets, like, any experience at all, I think Rydia will be able to handle Zot. With a little bit of levels. So that's really good. I don't loot any more of the Watery Pass, it just takes too long. Tent. We're gonna check bed character. It's a Fu. We know Fu is in the seed. This makes me very happy. Even if I don't, like, just knowing Fu is in the seed means that it's more likely that I'm gonna find other Fus, which is amazing. Now we leave. That's Kaipo. I don't care about anything in that shop. I don't need to worry about sirens anymore. Sirens are not a thing I care about. I'm mostly caring about Bacchus. We know where Keinazo and A Mylon are, but we may as well peek this. Goodbye, D-Mist. You're not required. We're gonna just charge straight through Damsian. I don't care about any of the loot here. I'm pretty much done looting at this point, other than a couple of chests here and there that are kind of on the way, but generally I don't really like looting beyond this point. There's a Cecil. Cecil's in the seed. I kind of like vanilla agility in this case because I have an Excalibur. So, Cecil go burr. Thank you, starting item, for being an Excalibur. So yeah, Baron Inn being an objective makes me kind of want to prioritize doing Baron Inn because it has multiple objectives in it. But at the same time, I don't really care. We're gonna head up Hobbs. Mostly I want this summon. That is a pretty solid early game summon as well. Rydia's looking real good. Real good. I just need to get her, like, any levels at all at this point, and she'll be fine. I don't have great damage for the Hobbs boss, so not sure if I'm going to take it unless it's a Fu, and in which case I absolutely take it. We'll loot back a Hobbs. I like back a Hobbs loot. Change rows because we can. I don't really have much equipment, so I'm not going to bother. Because I don't think I'm taking this unless it's a Fu. My inventory is already full. Wow. Things I did not expect. Yang, this is an objective, and it's also fairly free. So we will take this. Because objective, it's a get Yang objective, and it's fairly free, even though I know there's one in Baron Inn. And free experience is good. It's not totally free. We're gonna make sure Rydia's up, because she needs the experience the most. And yeah. Tylo survived, so we can exit out. This is all good. I'm so glad we have a starting kit on this seed. Rydia, you need levels, please. Level up. Oh my goodness, Rydia, you need all the levels. because you are going to be just the absolute best. Charm Rod. And let's see if I can't equip anything useful. Karate Gi is not going to go on you. You can get the Crystal Ring, though. I will give the Karate Gi to you. Zeus Gauntlets, sure. You can have those. I don't think I have... Oh, no, I have a Poison Claw. That'll be good. Power Bunk. I don't think I have much else in the way of stuff. I can give you the Iron Ring, I suppose, and let's just exit out. I'm not going to care about Cecil or Porum right now. I might not even revive Cecil for a bit, just because Cecil's not going to be useful. And I have no reason to get him back up for the next bit. I do want to keep him around, because Excal. Excal Cecil is good, and we already have Zeus Gauntlets. Young, honestly, might not stick around for too long. Oh, let's learn Bahamut. Real quick. And then we'll life you. And use a tent. I'll get Porum back up, because I don't want to deny Porum her levels, since we are going to be running a Cecil. There's no reason to deny Porum any levels. And now we do Antlion. I have a Bahamut Rydia. This should go pretty swimmingly. I don't anticipate any issues here. Bandana is nice. That's an upgrade for Yang. We'll probably throw that on him after this fight. I grabbed that chest because it's literally right there. There's no reason not to. I mean, there is a reason not to. It does take a tiny bit of time, but I'm going to be okay with that tiny bit of time loss. Especially for that bandana. Go Bahamut. We will get an MP heal before the next boss, so I'm not really worried about any of that. Bahamut. Time to win. That's useless. Okay, so we have these 5 plus Rosa Fu and one other character. So yeah, odds are not looking good for anyone who's not in the party right now to show up. But that's okay. We don't need characters who aren't in the party. Time to go to Mysidia. Just sprint right in here. It's another Yang, so Hobbs was a kind of a waste of time, but I did appreciate the experience. And it's a Rosa. Goodbye Porum. Goodbye Porum. We're giving up Porum for the superior white mage. No, Porum can keep her equipment, and this Yang is gone. Goodbye, Yang. No one wants you. So yeah, odds are not good of anyone else showing up. Other than, like, a Fu. So I'm gonna sell some of the, like, really good stuff for other characters. Not all of it, but we can definitely part with at least a couple of those. That can go, that can go. Yeah, we can probably get rid of that. That can go. Oh my gosh, I've made so much money. Just give me a bunch of Bacchus. That'll be really useful once we get Excal Cecil online, which happens to be my next priority. Regardless of whether there's a Cecil in the seed or not, I think routing an Ordeals fairly early makes a lot of sense. We can boop the Chocobo. Like, we can boop... Not that Chocobo. Fine, we don't get... I want the MP heal. I really want the MP heal. We can pat the white Chocobo. for Iridia's MP. Because that's important. Cecil is going to stay down for now. I don't need him up. But what's important here is we don't need to take the first two bosses if they're not valuable. So I'm not going to be taking them unless they are fiends. We do have the levels to take them on. Hi Sid, you're our final character. I don't think I'm going to keep you around. Well, you'll be more useful than yelling at the levels we're going to see, so yeah, let's do that. Dwarf into Ogre. This is why I kept the Ogre X around. You can have that. Sure. We're gonna go more damage focus. Not that it matters a whole lot. But now we know our 8 characters. And we know that Edge, Palom, Kane, and Edward did not make this seed. But that's okay. Let's focus on getting through the seed. I want to give you the Gaia hat, and I think something. No, I don't have anything here. That's okay. Do I have anything for you? Not really. I have a bandana for someone. You know what, Sid? We're going all-out attack with you. All-out attack. That's gonna be fine. Sid's tanky enough as is. So we save. Goodbye. Lots of save scumming has to happen. That's just the way it works. I want to see which guards these are. Goodbye. And that is how you get through ordeals without dealing with any of the ordeals. This is why I like the ordeals early play. Dragoon Spear, which is totally useless. I have no Edge or Kane. We can mark them as out. Fu is still out there as our 8th character. But what's important here is the Cecil and the Tela spells. Also, I'm gonna tighten you just so I can get just so I can take this menu to quickly back row glitch Cecil. Thanks, Sid. I should have done Bahamut, but it's fine. So that's that. We have not defeated any boss. Oh, we've gotten Rosa. I should have marked that. That's done. That's 3 objectives down. No boss hunts yet, but we know where 2 of the bosses are. So we know where 2 more objectives are right away. So we've got 5 objectives already taken care of, essentially. So really the biggest concern is finding the bosses, which is easy. Actually, it might not be worth checking any trap chests on this flag set. Frick. Heck. Heck. This is the trouble with this. Bahamut. Just deal with it. This isn't a big deal, it's just annoying. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking it's not worth hunting for key items, because we have access to the entire underground, and we know we only need 3 more objectives. Period. So it might not be worth taking many trap chests. I'm just doing Bahamut here because it's faster than resetting. And, you know, the experience isn't bad. I can't complain about getting levels. I shouldn't, at least. We're going to turn Sid into a tank and Cecil into a damage machine. Sid, congratulations, you are becoming the tank. Cecil, congratulations, you're going to be my main damage dealer. There. Go Cecil. Cecil, go Burr. I mean, physical damage dealer at least. Let's jump, so I don't have to fight Dark Elf, although Dark Elf is also really easy on the way out, since Excal is going to two-shot. I just don't want to have to deal with it. Oh, and that... Who was even in there? It was... Frick? I can't remember. Oh, it was Dimps. Dimps are gone, which is fine. We know where Kainazo is, we know where... something else is. Maybe I do Kainazo now, because we could have a second boss there. That could make sense. I want to check Silvera shops first. And I kind of want to go to Troya, but just because it's a free key item, and that key item could be Pan or the other one, which would be value. I think I might actually consider skipping the Hook Route Trap Chests, because Push B makes this flag set super jetty. This flag set is just super jetty right now, because I don't have to fight Zeromus, so I'm not worried about getting that done. It's, can I beat, this set of bosses? In which case, it might not be worth putting off the bull, but we're going to do that. I'm going to head here. We'll dip into Cave Magnus for the key item. I think that is worth it. Plus, I can take care of this meta objective. Or, more of this meta objective. We've already done the Island, the Baron, and the Ordeals. So we're going to do Chocobo Village, which has 3. We'll hit up Troya on the way out, and we'll do the other one later. Let's get our MP healed, because I can. Come on. Black Chocobo. Which is really more purple than black, but that's fine. We've got exit, so there's no reason to put this off. Let's just do it. I mean, there could be a boss down here, but that's gated by the Twin Harp anyway, so we're going to gamble on it not being required, because other than the moon, we only need, there's only, I think, maybe 4 bosses that are gated by key. Yeah, 4 bosses. Twin Harp, 1 gated by the Twin Harp, 1 gated by the package, 1 gated by the Tower Key, and 1 gated by the Luca Key on Push B. Every other boss is ungated. Except the moon bosses. So, you know, that adds another 8. So, overall, we've got 12 bosses that are gated. Odds are I should be able to get at least 3 of them naturally. Hey, there's the Earth Crystal. That's vanilla. Is this even randomized? So that will let me complete that meta objective, which is cool. You have not learned exit yet, so we'll have to use you. Then we're going to up Zot, because I could get a Fu up there, and that would be very nice. I would love a Fu. Fu would replace Sid, in all honesty. I mean, Rydia's too good. I like having a white mage. Yeah, I think Fu would replace Sid in this case. Although, yeah, no. Let's just head in. I should check Troya shops first, actually. And the South Chocobo Forest, while I'm thinking about it. I think it's faster to take a Chocobo back, just because it's less wandering around in circles. But yeah, this flag set looks jetty. I might have to roll more seeds. I don't need Leviathan or Odin. I have Bahamut. This is all I care about. If I were earlier in the seed, I might consider looting the back of Troya, but I don't really think I need loot at this point. Let's sell that. Let's sell all the things that I know I can't use ever. Or will not use ever. Like, I know these are useless, so why would I keep them? I could use a coffin. Yeah, let's buy a few of those, buy more of those. I have way too much money at this point. So yeah, we're definitely good on money. We will save down here. I will take Flame Dog, because Flame Dog is super easy. And we will also open the treasury. But not loot it. Not until post-seed. Yeah, with no moon bosses, with like no moon objectives, this feels like a really jetty seed. Especially knowing that 2 of the fiends are on the overworld. And available. I need to check Eddie Freebie. Frick. Heck. Heck. Let's check Eddie Freebie. Dimps are gone. Let's mark them, finally. Hey, that's vanilla. Is this even randomized? I am not going to check Twin Heart Boss soon. I'm going to put that off for a bit, but we may go check that later. That is another boss location, which I will be keen to check somewhat quickly. I mean, I don't want to put it off forever. Definitely not, because that's a boss location that could have a fiend, and if it has a fiend, that's one less key item I need. Because right now we only have 2 key items that we're looking for objectives, and then otherwise it's just... So, like, I could be strategic about this, but I could also just call Bahamut. Like, who needs strategery when you have Bahamut? Just keep getting levels, please. Nice. Now, Rose is a good healer. Well, she can be if I give her that. I should give that to her. It's fine. I could give it to Rydia and just make her really good at defense. Give her really good magic defense, but yeah. We're gonna go all the way up, check the 2 boss spots here, plus the characters, plus probably try to do it for the key item. I feel like it's worth doing the thing while we're here to get the key item, because it could be Sandruby or Pan, which would be helpful, or it could lead to Sandruby or Pan through Tower Key, because Tower Key is not so bad. Key items that function, that still gate key items, is essentially just the Tower Key and the Luca Key. No, not with Warp Glitch. Luca Key doesn't even gate anything. And the Pan, but the Pan is... And Hook and Rat Tail combine to a key item still. So there's still that. I did save. So... Huh. Nope. We don't have to fight you. I don't want this Porum. It's cool that she's here, and we know where Baron guards are now. They're in Dwarf 2, so if I'm just boss hunting at that point, I can skip it. I don't think I take second Cecil here. I don't think I do. I don't think it's going to be worthwhile. I'm going to send him to the Tower of Wishes. We'll keep him in mind, though, as an anchor potential. And we're going to try to beat Zot. Right now. Because beating Zot makes sense. Hi, Bahamut. Or Plague. Have Bahamut. How do you like Bahamut? Swingy. Go. Go Swingy. Go more Swingies. And that's Plague. Easy peasy. Let's get the sound stopped. Bahamut destroyed Plague, as I expected. We take the fight because it can lead to a key item, so I want to make sure I get the check done, you know? And this will warp me to Baron, which is where I'm going to go next. We're going to clear out Baron next. I mean, honestly, I'm fine with this route. I really like this modification where I don't go underground early. We're going to stick to the overworld and just clear the overworld. I really like this. And Fade Fabul, but that's Fade Fabul. It's fine. We'll Fade Fabul to set up Sheila 1 because it's a freebie and I can get that. And Toad Lady chest, I think I'll check. But a lot of the trap chests I'm not really worried about. Pan! Oh my goodness! This is why we checked this. That's another objective. I'm not going to go chase that right away because I know I have objectives in Baron. And I want to make sure I peek all the things. Because, you know, we could have multiple bosses here that could have value. You never know. We know Baron in 1 is value. Because Kenazo. Let's not have you go. Rydia going first is a little obnoxious here, but it's fine. I don't want to use my Bahamut here. Just sprint through that. Okay, Nazo. I will use my Bahamut on Antlion, because we're going to get a full heal right after this anyway. I have 2 Bahamuts, but whatever. Goodbye, Antlion. Okay, we have defeated Knazo now. That's 4 objectives down. We know another objective is in Baron Castle, because we know one of the Mylons is at the Viking spot. And we know Hello Baron Key that puts that in logic. It doesn't do anything else other than put that in logic. And maybe lets me check the Baron weapon and armor shop early, but I don't care. We will check Baron item shop here, because I didn't check it on my first visit, so we're going to check it now. I should have checked it on my first visit, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Hourglass 2s, let's just buy 10, and 10 heal pots, except I can't because my inventory is full. Get rid of these bad rods. Get rid of some of this other basic stuff that I don't need. Goodbye diamond armor. For real. Goodbye silver armor. That's plenty. Sort. No need to go through the Barren Waterway. We got hourglasses, so I might take the Warrior's Chest on the way down to Feymarch to check the freebie. I'm not going to take Feymarch freebie bosses, I don't think. Or Feymarch bosses, I don't think. Shoot, I need to take this boss. This boss. Very easy to skip on push B. But let's step on his trigger tile, because he's really easy. Probably. Let's just parry and let Cecil go burr. Cecil go burr. Cecil, please go burr. Thank you, Cecil go burr. Thank you, Rosa, for being incompetent. It's fine. I'm gonna save my MP. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but I'm saving it. Cecil. This is all I need. Cecil, just go burr. I feel like this flag set's so jetty now. I don't know. Like I know last week's was really long, but I feel like this week's is going to be super jetty. There's Mylon Z down. I'm going to wait till I get into the fight before I mark anything. Just into the next fight. Mylon Z is done. It's a blue robe. I may not want to fight this. I may not want to fight this. But then I have to refight Mylon Z. Hello. We will fight this, you know. Whatever. Do I have any Evader arrows for you? Ice is somewhat okay. This is gonna be slow. But I'm gonna commit to this in case it's the Sand Ruby. This is more of a gamble than anything. I'm gambling that this is going to lead to something of value. Knowing that I have other key item checks, and the Sand Ruby is the only other key item I really care about. In all honesty. I'm just gonna parry with Rosa because she's bad. Parry through everyone but Cecil and Sid. This is basically the Cecil and Sid show. If I got a turn up that could zerk someone like early enough that it would matter, I would do that. I should probably Bahamut. I can have 2 Bahamuts, I think. So I can Bahamut 2 of these fights. Or I can Titan 3 fights, actually. So let's Titan this one. I don't know enough for 2 Titans on a Bahamut, though. So committing to the Titan strat may not pay off, because Titan has a long cast time. But yeah, we can Titan it from here. Titan will work. And Titan is plenty strong to enough to take out everything else. I'm getting levels at least. It's not the end of the world. I think I'm going to want 3 Titans rather than 2 Bahamutes. Oh no! Hey Rosa, can you heal for any reasonable amount of damage? Not you, Tella. Probably not. She has no will boosting gear because I didn't give her a white shirt before this. But that's okay, because all we need is Titan. Okay, one more fight. Can't Bahamut. It's too expensive. Probably could have just Bahamuted the 2 fights and then done... Yeah, probably could have Bahamuted the 2 fights, but whatever. It is okay. Okay. Who's our character? First of all, this could be another Fu. It's just Iridia. I'm not taking the second Iridia. I don't think I need 2 Bahamut casters. As tempting as it is, I don't think so. These flags are so jetty. I'm gonna have to roll more. I'm gonna have to do more than 2 seeds. Clearly. Because these flags are jetty AF. Like, I didn't even get a Fu or an edge early to speed up my damage that much. I just got, you know, someone who could do decent damage and then steamrolled and then just got going, and now it's like I have 5 objectives complete. I know where a 6th... I have everything I need to complete a 6th one. We're looking for 2 more bosses, or... I mean, that's another boss spot. I'm not going to say no. So we're going to quickly save scum to see what the boss in the basement is. I don't like opening the door. Save scum peek this boss, because it could be something that I might want. Because if it's an objective boss, that takes care of one of those 2 that I need. Nope, that's Baigan. We're going to leave him alone. Even though he could have a key item, we're going to leave him alone. So technically I don't have logical underground access yet. However, we know that's going to be an Evelyn Castle, so I'm just going to go underground now. And ignore the hook route trap chests as well. I think we do ignore the hook route trap chests. They're not very fast. Well... Because the problem is every hook route trap chest I take is a gamble that I need either levels, which I kind of do, but not really, or that I need Sandruby, which I probably don't. I did not need to walk through there. Let's do the fast way, shall we? Shall we take the fast way through the cave? Let's take the fast way through the cave. It's a second Rosa and a Sparkle that I don't need to check. This will be a mystery Sparkle, but that's going to be okay. I'm going to pass the trap chest at this point. I'm feeling lucky in that either the pan will give me something useful, the Fame Arch freebie will give me something useful, or I will find one of the remaining bosses in Lower Babel, Dwarf Castle 1, or in the Fame Arch. Well, 2 of those, I should say. Or / Twin Harp even. I'm going to assume that there's going to be at least one of those. Maybe 2. That there's going to be... I'm going to hope that there's 2, that at least 2 of the other frames are available at this point. We have gotten 2 of the one-off key boss gating key items, so there's only 10 bosses that are still gated at this point. So it's not terribly likely that I will need another key item, which is why I feel fine doing this. I like making this jump. Although I do need to save now. That still works. Fortunately. we are going to save here, peek the King Queen Eblon spot, because the King Queen Eblon spot is still a spot that I need to check. We've gotten the Elk Gauntlet out of the way, I should mark that. We know where Baigan is. I haven't checked the overworld spots for some reason. Goodbye. That's Water Hag. I mean, it's a boss I don't need. I'm not going to take it. Doesn't even give experience. We're not even going to check the Lunar Sparkle. I'm going to check Underground first. But I should really have checked... I haven't checked Mist Cave. I've checked Watery Pass, but not Mist Cave. I really need to check Mist Cave. ASAP. We can peek top of tower from here. It's Asura, so I don't... It's Asura, so I don't need to deal with her. That's good. The more bosses I don't have to deal with, the better. Or, knowing I don't have to deal with that boss is good. I would like to find a new boss at some point. Super Cannon... We might do a quick dive up Lower Babel to take the trap chest and the Super Cannon and fade top of tower. Because I feel like I'm probably not going to need top of tower. Twin Harp check I will do before I start looking for key items, I think. But our first priority should be checking the Fame March boss, checking Dwarf Castle 1. I mean, Job Dwarf is always priority because Job Dwarf is best dwarf. What should my priorities be? If I find one of the bosses, if I find a boss, I'm going to immediately go into check Pan, rush the Pan, because that just makes sense. You are the retail buyer. Cool. I'm going to leave that pot behind. It's fine, I don't need it. We got an Asura summon, which is good enough. We'll check this item shop, although what do I even need? What am I wanting? I don't know. Maybe Star Veils. Maybe. Tents are also nice. I have so much money. So much money. I could be shopping for weapons and equipment, but that takes time. I don't want to waste time. We should check Dwarf 1. Dwarf 1 is very high priority in my mind, because there's 2 key item checks here, which don't matter a whole lot, unless one of them leads to Sand Ruby somehow, but we really don't have that many gating checks. I did resave here. We're going to just save scum that. That's Odin. I don't care about Odin. And we know where Baron Guards are. Baron Guards are the second one there. So yeah, just doing that quick boss check. I don't care about the key items at the moment. Because I'm feeling like it's probably going to be some available. We're going to skip Warrior Chest. I'm making the conscious decision to skip Warrior Chest. Like, some of these objectives can definitely be trolly, for sure. This may be a particularly jetty seed, for all I know, for this flag set. But I don't think this flag set is going to ever be slow. We will grab this because it's right there. I'm not going to leave that really free check behind. I don't need any of that. Yeah, we don't need self. We've got Bahamut already, and we don't need self, so we're good there. We will use some camping gear here. Sure, why not? I should really ditch my exits at some point, because I've got Tella, and I've got Cecil now, and Rosa have exits, so my exits are really not useful. This is just a boss peak. I don't think I'm going to be able to beat them at this point, given our, like, mid-20s levels, or low-20s levels, but we're at least going to check this, and then think about getting levels off things later. That is an objective at Ruby. Which objective is it? That's one objective boss I need to go for, the elements. Not the most free, but if I can get that to Ruby phase, we should be fine. I think I want to anchor for that, though. So we're going to come back with a second Cecil. And I have a Dwarf Axe for anchoring, so we're set on that front. But I know where one objective is now, so that means that running this pan is top priority. I'm going to take Toad Lady on the way, but other than that, we're just going to run the pan. Because Toad Lady is literally free and doesn't do anything. And all I need to do is get a Bahamut off on her, and then she's dead. Yeah. We're gonna leave the other Sylph Trap chest behind, because they don't matter. I'm just checking this one Sylph Trap chest, just in case it's the Sand Ruby. Also Pan, just in case it's the Sand Ruby. Also Fabul Defense, in case, and Mist Cave. I meant to check Toad Lady. We'll check Fabul Defense and Mist Cave before I come back down for, you know, extra objectives and stuff. Probably right after running the Pan. We're gonna get toaded a bunch. They're gonna outspeed me, but that's okay, because if I get a single Bahamut off, we're in business. Don't think Rydia's immune to Toad, but we've been lucky so far. Of course we get unlucky at the last minute. And of course you're first. I can't do anything with Rydia as a Toad. I should have just sat there. I need Rydia to not be a Toad. That's all I need. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of one of the Toads. Cue that attack up. Cure Rydia's Toad. Cue a Bahamut. 2 Toads down, so now they can only cast it 4 times. They're gonna get 1 more round of Toads off. That's fine. Literally don't hit Rydia. Thank you. That's okay. I don't care if Rosa gets turned into a Toad. Because all I need is for Rydia to get Bahamut off, and then we win. So it's a relatively easy trap chest, so I'm going to take it. Because it's right here. It's super free, I don't expend any resources on it. We can get some levels, which is nice. You know, if I have to take anything challenging. For later. That is technically a gating key item, so I'm going to take that. That's actually quite nice. That is a functional gating key item, so yeah, I'm happy with that. That can lead to something. We have to whack you with the pan. We have the rat tail now. We know where elements are. Thanks for the arty bow. I don't have any good arrows for Rosa. I should really give her a white shirt. Yeah, Rosa deserves a white shirt. And off we go. To the overworld. I'm going to come back for a super cannon later. Super cannon is definitely the next place I go. After Fabul and Mist Cave boss. Because all I need is for one of these to be a Fiend, or for any of these checks that I'm about to do in Fabul to be a Sand Ruby. And we're in Go. And we are in complete Go mode. Stop by the Chocobo Forest, because Chocobo Forest meta objective. There, meta objective accomplished. Goodness. Yeah, we can easily get 3 seeds in, I think, before I get tired, if they're going to be jetty like this one. They may not be jetty like this one. We're going to take this because it's a boss, and I would like to see the boss, and then we'll go turn in the things to get the objective done. Plus, this is a key item check. You know, may as well do this first. It's another chance for a Fiend to show up. We know where elements are, so that's 1 down. Go mode! We are in Go mode. Bahamut might whiff, but that's okay. It's okay if Bahamut whiffs here. We are in Go mode. I'm gonna check. Bahamut did not whiff, so we're good. We win. Oh my gosh. We need to just get level, pick up a second Cecil, and tear through Ruby. That's the answer. Pick up a second Cecil and get through Ruby. And Rosa has an arty bow and ice arrows. Or for elements, I mean. Luca Key, I don't care. I don't like this. Toss those. Toss whatever at this point. I don't need this stuff. My inventory is full of random things I don't need. We can toss the Murasame. I don't need it. Luca Key is not useful. I don't care about the Luca Key. The only thing I care about is if this gives me the Sand Ruby. I might check Mist Cave boss because Mist Cave boss would be a really free boss. And it would save me time. You did not give me the Sand Ruby. You have one more chance to give me the Sand Ruby. You didn't give me the Sand Ruby, but that's also really good! Time to go wreck elements. Once I get my anchoring set up. Who needs shopping at this point? I have the Luca Key, I don't care. Oh my gosh, this seed. The seed. The jet. The jet is real. The jet is real. This is going to be a sub-hour seed, I think, with both meta objectives. Give me my second Cecil so I can have an anchor for this fight. Because that's all I care about. Goodbye, Tella. You can keep your equipment. You have Dwarf Axe. Go. Also, I need to swap my good Cecil to Crystal Sword. Crystal Sword Cecil Gobert. Oh my goodness, this is like weird. I know you're only level 25, but Crystal Sword Cecil Gobert. I believe in you, Crystal Sword Cecil. I believe that you can Gobert. And I believe that we can take out elements quickly. I might put you in the top slot, so you can cover people. Yes, cover strats is good. Let's do cover strats. Rosa can have Artie Bow and aim at when she's done blinking everyone, because we're going to want blink, well, at least on Cecil. If we do cover strats, no, I can't cover strats through Ruby, never mind. We'll heal everyone, it'll be fine. But I will probably I can probably leave Cecil in the front row then. Although, he's going to take a beating if he gets hit. Anyone's going to take a beating if they get hit. I need Rosa top slot, definitely. 100%. We'll give Rosa the Artie Bow for... Actually, I can put Rosa middle, Cecil top. That'll be better. Let's do that. No. That's not what I wanted. Oh, this is fine, too. Rydia can be there. That'll be good. Let's finish this, seed. Who'd have thought? Sub-hour Enterprise Legacy practice with meta objective included. What happens when 4 fiends are super available? This is the kind of seed that I would be panicking about if I had to do it. I also did not check Mist Cave boss, but that's okay. I think we can take this. Come on. Not that. Blink the Blinkcaster. Always blink the Blinkcaster first. White shirt, thank you. Thank you, white shirt. Get us to another phase, please. You, get her back up. Don't have Artie Bow equipped. Fire 2, be weak. You're not weak enough. Oh my gosh, you're fast. We might need to turn battle speed down. Cecil is not functioning as a good enough anchor. Yeah, let's battle speed down. 8 is not good enough. We're gonna make sure. What are our status like? You're 14, 19, 18. You are not really functional as an anchor. Turns out. We need a little bit of levels for you to be really good as an anchor, but I think I can solve this with battle speed and Artie Bow equipping. And a strategic Artie Bow on you, so that you have 24 agility instead. And our RA1. I'm going to take off the Artie Bow first turn, of course, because it lowers her willpower. But we'll do that to strategically make her faster. Because I'm not interested in grinding or anything. Oh my goodness, welcome, Free Enterprise, to this seed that is really jetty and almost over. I will be doing more seeds. This is not the only seed I'm doing tonight, so feel free to stick around, but... Thank you so much for the raid. We only need to take on this elements fight, and then we're done. And we have Crystal Sword Cecil, so this is going to be easy, I think. Although we're not very leveled. So this is going to be a sub-hour seed, I think, with both meta objectives. There's no Z fight. There's no Z fight. It's win game. Get rid of that. And blink, cure 2 people, because I'm not scared of attacks, but fire 2 is going to hurt a little bit. Fire 3 is going to hurt a lot. This may be... Oh no, that's not so bad if we're alive. Cecil, why are you bad? Because I need to rethink my strategy for this. To maybe not flip the phase, but Crystal Sword Cecil is too good. I have Bacchus. Let's use those. Am I still set up? I am still set up. Good. Battle speed 4 should be fine. My agility is not amazing. This time we're gonna Zerk Crystal Sword Cecil, because that might work out better. Sid will resist all the elements, which is good. The seed is too jetty and I don't want to grind. Because if I can get through this, I'm done. So we need to put Blink, probably not on you as a priority, let's put it on Rydia. Bahamut. Rosa can take a hit at this spot. No, you need a Bacchus. I should probably toss a Silk Web too. This is kind of the ultimate final boss. Let's use this. Slow down. You're alive? This is interesting. Yeah, heal Rosa. Because you don't need to do anything else. Go Crystal Sword Cecil. I need this off. Blink. Oh no, I don't need Blink. We're gonna cure 2 everyone. Bahamut. Take an attack. Come on, elements, please die. I should also be... Actually, I should probably use the Artie Bow to attack. I should do that. I have Ice Arrows. Let's do that. Rosa, I know you're not set up for attacking, but... Thank you, Bahamut. We win. We win. That Silk Web helped a lot. I'll be running another seed right after this, because this one was way too short. Oh, these legacy flags are so jetty. Thanks for the GGs, Ralphian and Microcores. And Scala. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh. So, as a review of our objectives, I didn't beat Mylan or Ruby or cure the fever. Ignore the beeping. It's not important. It doesn't... If that was audible. So, Yang and Rosa were available super early. They were both in Mysidia. I grabbed a Yang off Hobbs first. That's fine. Did Antlion Nest. Kainaza was in Baron in 1. Mylan Z was at Baigan. Valvalis was at Fabul Defense. The Pan, I think, was from doing Zot, which I did very early, because I prioritize overworld checks on this flag set. And then you saw elements. I also did both meta objectives this seed. So, that was fun. Or both the ones that we know. I don't know, I'm not theorizing about the question mark meta objective. That beeping was on stream. It's... The alarm system in my house is a little broken. But it's fine. That was on my stream. It's fine. Nothing to worry about. Yes, everything is fine. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna let this play out because I'm kind of curious about where the items were since I checked very little. I think I checked all the overworld main spots, plus Feymarch freebie, and the Sheila checks, and Sylphs, and Toad Lady, and Flame Dog. I think I did, but that's it. So I skipped all of this stuff. I also did not check music. So, we'll get music after the seed. Fun things about this seed, the Earth Crystal and the Twin Harp were both vanilla, which I thought was interesting. Nothing else really stood out. Baron Key... Oh, Baron Key was also vanilla, I think. Yeah. There was a lot of weird vanilla this seed. Oh, I could have done that. Or, well, yeah, I could have done this, but... This is where I was going next. If I hadn't seen Valvalis at Fabul, I would have gone there next. So I would have found that pretty quickly, I think. Figured underground access was somewhere in Eblon Castle, because I never found it logically. Oh, that's a fine key item to skip. Don't mind that. Well, good thing the seed gave me an X-Cow instead of making me forge. And then Sheila 2 gave me a crystal sword, which was ridiculous. Oh hi, it's the crystal. Right, that's a key item that can appear. There was a lot of vanilla this seed. Very strange vanilla. The one character I didn't get was Fu, which is unfortunate. Still mad that Fu was in the bed. I would have loved Fu, but no. I'm gonna let this play out, and then we will have music. We will have a treasury rating, because I did not open the treasury during this. I opened the treasury but did not raid it during the seed, and then we will get another legacy practice seed up, because this seed did not feel like good practice. This felt like Jet. But maybe that's just how these seeds are. I don't know. Oh, I could have definitely done this faster if I had just not taken this alt gauntlet. I should have not taken that alt gauntlet. That alt gauntlet was a huge mistake, and I am mad about taking it. But I hadn't saved. I didn't save between Mylon Z and the alt gauntlet, so I just sat through it. Let's go get music and treasury. Well, treasury first, then music, while I get another seed set up. Let me through. I know I opened this. I guess it gets closed again if you leave the screen. Interesting. Casual Bahamut summon. I didn't need that. I didn't need the Asura summon. The power shirt would have been nice, but also this would have been really nice during the seed. I would have loved that life staff too. Jeez. I don't know how to rate that. I guess, considering there was also a Bahamut in Watery Pass that I found really early, I can't give that a 10 out of 10, but it's really good. That's definitely a solid 7 at least. Time for Black Mage Village. Cecil is definitely the MVP here. We can leave him in the front. Let's refresh this tracker. Maybe the next seed won't be quite as jetty.